is happening? Turbo Toys here, but you can call me Turbo. And today, boys, we got to feel the power because we got representing WWE Mattel Royal Rumble series, the Ultimate Warrior, or as Vince McMahon would say, the Ultimate Warrior. I don't know, boys. Does he actually say that? Anyways, moving on. This figure is based off the 1990 Royal Rumble, and again, just like the Stone Cold Steve Austin figure that we reviewed, I didn't think we was going to get this in the UK as easy as we did, so a big thanks again goes out to Smith's Toys for picking up this Royal Rumble series. We have got this figure in basic form, but more on that later. Right, so we take a look at the figure in the box. This figure has true effects, lifelike details, and on the front of the box it shows his image with the Royal Rumble logo. And as we see on one side of the box, it actually has a close-up of that image, as well as the in-ring shot on the other side of the box. Take a look at the back of the box, it shows the other figures in the series, plus his stats, career highlights, and a small Rumble bio. And that bio states that, in a preview of a future Clash of the Titans, Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan stood nose to nose in a 1990 Royal Rumble match. And that is exactly what they did, and if you haven't seen that match, I highly recommend you go and watch it. So, as we crack this figure open, out of the packaging, we're going to take a little look-ski at what this Ultimate Bad Boy actually comes with. So as we take a look at the accessories, we see that he actually comes with a yellow strapped Intercontinental Championship. And then he comes with a pair of interchangeable hands. Now these are the mic holding style hands, as we like to call them in the trade. And then as well with this figure, we get the spare interchangeable head. As we start to take a look at that figure, we're going to start chatting about these head scans. So as we take a look at the hair sculpt, we've seen that they've gone with like a dry brush technique. And we've seen them do that before with some of these Mattel Warriors, but I really like that in terms of tones for the hair colour, it gives it a more natural sort of look, so I really like that instead of just one flat colour. And he has a lovely combination of colours for his face paint, with the standout orange mixed in with the yellow and the white, and outlined by the black, with the True Effects technology in the eyes. Really class. So as we take a look at the second head scan he comes with, now we've seen them do this with the Ultimate Edition Warrior, and I think they've done this with a Finn Balor as well. Now for both heads, they've used the same scan, but this one shows the kind of during/after the match. Like he's taken a few to the mooey, boys, and all the face paint's rubbed off, alright. But I think it would have been cool to maybe use a different sculpt rather than using the same one. But at the same time, having the option to change a head is great for figure photography. And as we follow the figure down, keeping in with the face paint colour scheme, he has white, orange and yellow bicep ties. I think before I called them tassels. As well as the same themed colour on his wrist tape. And then he has a standard choice muscular torso that we've seen on every Warrior, obviously apart from the Ultimate Edition. But I do plan on doing an Ultimate Edition series soon. So, if you don't want to miss out on them videos, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe so you'll never miss out on them videos. Right, cracking on, he has his yellow trunks and of course, on the back displayed is his Warrior logo in orange. He has the orange knee pads with a yellow Warrior logo, and of course he's got the tassels hanging off the back of the knee pads. And then finished off with an awesome design for the boots. Now we have seen this before in a few of the basic figures. And of course the interesting thing is that the boots actually have the old basic articulation still. They don't have no rockability and these just have the standard hinge. So like you can see here, the feet don't actually sit flat on the ground. But however, with this version we did get all the Warrior logos all over the boots. Now I did mention earlier about the basic version of this figure. And if you've seen my previous video on the Warrior customs, I did the old basic to elite swisherooski. So, let's take a little look at that one and compare it to this Royal Rumble release. Right off the bat, I think the custom Warrior has the height in which I think this Warrior should be. So as we compare these two head scans, and like I said before, that basic Screaming head scan would have looked awesome, as one of the head scans would have messed up face paint maybe. But with that being said, both the elite head scans and the basic head scans, they both look awesome from Mattel and they do the job they need to do. Now comparing the armbands, now on the basic version they went with a much simpler design of just two colours on each band. Whereas on the Royal Rumble Elite, they've given us the same design as they give us with the Ultimate Edition. So you can actually move the tassels to suit the pose. I've seen either Storm Collectibles or NECA do a similar type of thing and I really like that when trying to pose the action figures. And as for the trunks, being that we've got the custom made to look like the actual release, there ain't really much to comment on. But the knee pads share the same sort of story as the armbands. The Royal Rumble Elite does not only have tassels, but they look better because you can move them also. And as for the boots, the Royal Rumble one can only take the points only because they've got the extra logos that have been placed all over them. Other than that, they're the same boots with the same articulation. And as for the custom Warrior, I'm a little unsure of what I'm going to do with him. I was going to save his scan for the Royal Rumble release and have it as an extra scan, and then I was just going to use the Warrior parts for another custom. But then I got to thinking, boys, you'd have two head scans out of action doing nothing. I'm not going to go and buy another Warrior just to capture both looks. And then I feel like if I'd sell the custom, I feel that people would rather buy the Royal Rumble Elite. So at this point, having 2 Warriors is better than 1, right? But boys, as for the Royal Rumble Elite Ultimate Warrior, would I recommend you get him? I'm going to say yes. My one gripe with this figure is the height. I would have loved to have seen him a bit taller, but, you know, love him or hate him, he's a legend in professional wrestling. And this figure marks for a great occasion. Plus he comes with some cool accessories. And to be given the opportunity to pick this one up at retail price, you'd be an absolute madman, boys, to sleep on this one. So boys, that's going to do it for today, but if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like, comment and hit that subscribe button like the Ultimate Warrior hitting a Gorilla Press Slam. Don't forget to follow your boy on Instagram at Turbo Toys. Come be a part of the Turbo Squad, you never want to miss out on these next videos. But until that next video boys, I will see ya when I see ya.